You started your workout today. That's amazing. Let's go! One step begins the thousand. One step begins the thousand. Every legend started small. One step begins the thousand. Hear the road resounding. The first stride matters most of all. Stood before my door with 100 reasons why. The dream looked like a mountain that was scraping at the sky. Too far, too hard, too heavy. Every voice inside said wait. But an old line kept repeating as I stared beyond the gate. A journey of 1,000 miles begins where you now stand. So I silenced all the doubting and I made one small demand. Just one step, that's all I need. Plant the smallest kind of seed. Giants fall and mountains move. One footstep at a time to prove. One step begins the thousand. One step begins the thousand. Every legend started small. One step begins the thousand. Hear the road resounding. The first stride matters most of all. Nobody sees the morning when a champion is made. It looks like just a person in a quiet street in shade. No cameras and no cheering, just a choice made in the dark. To trade the warm excuses for a cold and honest start. The 1,000 miles ahead of me don't scare me anymore. Because the only mile that matters is the one outside my door. Step by step the story grows, further than the doubter knows. Every road of glory ran, started where one step began. One step begins the thousand. One step begins the thousand. Every legend started small. One step begins the thousand. Hear the road resounding. The first stride matters most of all. Years from now, I'll tell it true. How it started small and grew. Not with thunder, not with flame. Just one step that lit the We're just getting started. Fight! Believe in you're halfway there. Believe in you're halfway there. Half the distance is the mind. Believe in you're halfway there. Cast away the fear. Leave the smallest doubt behind. what I made the effort for. It told me I was foolish and the finish line too steep, and the promise made at daybreak is a heavy one to keep. But a line of leader tortoise came and settled in my chest. That faith is more than half the fight before you've even pressed. If I trust that I can climb, I am already halfway up. Feed the spirit before legs, pour the courage in the cup. Believe in your halfway there. Believe in your halfway there. Half the distance is the mind. Believe in your halfway there. Cast away the fear. Leave the smallest doubt behind. The body only follows where the mind has gone before. So I stack my faith up brick by brick behind the ribcage door. I said it to the empty road, I said it good and loud, that I was made to finish, and I shed the heavy doubt. The miles ahead were just as long, they didn't move an inch, but belief it made them lighter, and my stride let go the flinch. Tell the fear it isn't true, tell the legs what they can do. Half the fight is in the head, win it there and then be led. Believe in your halfway there. Believe in your halfway there. Half the distance is the mind. Believe in your halfway there. Cast away the fear. Leave the smallest doubt behind. Doubters only rule the head, never rule the road ahead. Quiet them and half is won. Faith will finish what's begun. Dun, 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 dun. Believe in your halfway there. Believe in your halfway there. Half the distance is the mind. Believe in your halfway there. Cast away the fear. Leave the smallest doubt behind. You're in the zone. Push forward. Fall down, 7, rise up, 8. Fall down, 7, rise up, 8. That's the only math I know. Fall down, 7, rise up, 8. Never call it fate. Every stumble helps me grow. My belief was riding high until my foot caught on a stone, and the hard ground came up sudden, and I hit it near the bone. I lay there for a second with the wind knocked from my lungs, and the old defeated whispers found the tip of all their tongues. But an ancient saying answered from the corner of my will. 7 times the soul can tumble and rise up an 8th time still. So I push up off the dirt, brush away the sting and hurt. Falling isn't where I am, it's the rising that's my friend. Fall down, 7, rise up, 8. Fall down, stumble helps me grow. It isn't that the strongest never crumble to the ground. It's that they always answer with the getting up around. The tally of my failures doesn't measure who I am. It's whether I keep rising after every time I slam. My knees are torn and stinging, but my legs still know the way. And I choose the 8th time of standing over lying down to stay. Down is not a place to live, just a moment to forgive. Wipe it off and find your feet. Stand again and stay complete. Fall down 7, rise up 8. Fall down 7, rise up 8. That's the only math I know. Fall down 7, rise up 8. Never call it fate. Every stumble helps me grow. Let them count up all my falls. I'll be busy scaling walls. One more time then I go down. That's the way I earn the Fall down 7, rise up 8. Fall down 7, rise up 8. That's the only math I know. Fall down 7, rise up 8. Never call it fate. Every stumble helps me grow. This is where you dig in. Don't stop. Pain is only passing through. Pain is only passing through. Quitting is the thing that stays. Pain is only passing through. Gone by morning dew. Push beyond the harder days. The burning hit my legs somewhere around the 2nd mile. A fire climbing up my thighs that killed my easy style. My lungs began to bargain and they begged me to relent, to trade away the effort for the comfort that they meant. But I remembered something that a coach once made me learn, that pain will always fade away, but quitting stays to burn. Hurt is loud, but hurt is brief. Quitting is the real thief. One will vanish with the sweat. One's the thing I long regret. Pain is only passing through. Pain is only passing through. Quitting is the thing that stays. Pain is only passing through. Gone by morning dew. Push beyond the harder days. I know this ache will leave me by the time the sun is high. Fades the way a bruise does when a week goes rolling by. But the sting of having stopped you would be waiting years from now. A shadow of surrender that I never would allow. So I file the pain as temporary paperwork of flesh. And I keep my legs from folding so my pride stays clean and fresh. Every twinge will slip away. Quitting never leaves to stray. Choose the ache that heals and mends, not the one that never ends. Pain is only passing through. Pain is only passing through. Quitting is the thing that stays. something I'll forget. Every throb and every sweat, but a quit would stain the years. So I press on through the tears. Pain is only passing through. Pain is only passing through. Quitting is the thing that stays. Pain is only passing through. Gone by morning dew. Push beyond the harder days. The real run starts when you're tired. Start now! Keep going through the fire. Keep going through the fire. Never plant your feet in hell. Keep going through the fire. Lift your spirit higher. On the far side, you'll be well. This part is the inferno where the easy feeling died. My body's in the furnace and there's nowhere left to hide. The road is turned to embers and my breath comes ragged short. And every stride's a battle of the last and hardest sword. But an old man left a lantern for the ones who walk through flame. If you are going through the hell, then keep on just the same. Don't you stop inside the heat. That's the worst place for your feet. Standing still is where you cook. Moving on's the road you took. Keep going through the fire. Keep going through the fire. Never plant your feet in hell. Keep going through the fire. Lift your spirit higher. On the far side, you'll be well. The only way to leave the fire is walking through its core. There is no door beside it and no shortcut round the roar. So I keep my legs in motion, know that screaming in the blaze, because standing in the hellfire only lengthens all my days. The other side is coming if I simply don't sit down. And I'll step out of the furnace with an unburned kind of crown. Feet that move will find the edge. Feet that stop fall off the ledge. Through the worst is still the way. Keep on moving, don't you stay. Keep going through the fire. Keep going through the fire. Never plant your feet in hell. Keep going through the fire. Lift your spirit higher. On the far side, you'll be well. Hell is not a place to park, not a spot to make my mark. It's a tunnel meant to cross. Moving through it cuts the loss. Keep going through the fire. Keep going through the fire. Never plant your feet in hell. Keep going through the fire. When you think you can't, take one more step. Don't give up! What won't kill me makes me stronger. What won't kill me makes me stronger. Every hardship builds the steel. What won't kill me makes me stronger. Holds me up the longer. Turning pain to something real. The legs go dead, where every fiber's bleeding and the static in my head. I thought that this would break me, thought that this would be my end. But breaking is a lie the body tells you round the bend. The famous thinker told us, and the words have carried on. What does not manage killing you will make you twice as strong. Every trial forged my frame. Every hard mile did the same. What did not destroy me something real. The struggle isn't damaged, though it feels that way inside. It's a hammer on the anvil where a stronger me is tried. The soreness of tomorrow is the proof I grew today, and the weakness that I came with is the part that burns away. So I take the whole ordeal and let it temper me like ore, and I walk out of the pounding as a thing that's built for more. What won't finish me will feed every muscle, every need bend me, but I will not snap. Rise up harder from the trap. What won't kill me makes me stronger. What won't kill me makes me stronger. Every hardship builds the steel. Oh, what won't kill me makes me stronger. Holds me up the longer. Turning pain to something real. All the pain I'm living through is the making of the new, stronger version, taking form, forged inside the very soul. What won't kill me makes me stronger. What won't kill me makes me stronger. Every hardship builds the steel. Oh, what won't kill me makes me stronger. Holds me up the longer. Turning pain to something real. You've come this far. You're incredible. Awesome. Impossible until it's done. Impossible until it's done. Then it's simply something past. Impossible until it's done. Look how far I've run. Nothing's out of reach at last. vision seemed a fantasy the day I wrote it down. A number way too heavy for a nobody in town. I stared at it like something that no ordinary soul could ever hope to conquer as a reasonable goal. But a wise man had a saying that is echoed all along. It looks impossible to do until the doing proves you wrong. What seemed madness at the start now is beating in my heart. Every mile I thought too far shows me just how strong we are. Impossible until it's done. Impossible until it's done. Then it's simply something past. Impossible until it's done. Look how far I've run. Nothing's out of reach at last. The things that look unthinkable are only undone yet. They wear the mask of never till the moment that they're met. I've passed the point I swore that I could never hope to pass, and the wall of the impossible is falling like spun glass. So I keep my legs beneath me and I close the shrinking gap till the fantasy's a memory and done sits on the map. Watch a can't become a did. Watch the ceiling start to give. Everything's an unlocked door once you simply take one more. Impossible until it's done. Impossible until it's done. Then it's simply something past. Impossible until it's done. Look how far I've run. Nothing's out of reach at last. Call it hopeless, call it wild, call it dreaming of a child. I will call it almost done. Look how many miles I'd Impossible until it's done. Impossible until it's done. Then it's simply something past. Impossible until it's done. Look how far I've run. Nothing's out of reach at last. Only 1% of people make it this far. You're outstanding! Never ever give up. Never ever give up. Say it thrice and mean it too. Never ever give up. Fill the empty cup. Carry every promise through. There is a place near the finish where the strongest want to fold, where the body's out of matches and the fire's running cold. The mind starts making offers that would let me off the hook. A gentle little surrender in a soft and easy nook. But a stubborn voice comes growling from a century. Never, never, never give it up. Not once and not today. Not a little, not at all. Not a lean against the wall. Not a maybe, not a bit. Never ever will I quit. When knocks, I answer with the triple iron vow that giving up's not living here and won't be living now. I've come too far to hand it back, to hand it to the doubt. So I nail my colors to the mast and run the ending out. When it's darkest, hold the line. When you're empty, still you shine. Dig for one more when there's none. Never quit until it's won. Never ever give up, never ever give up. Say it thrice and mean it too. Never ever give up, fill the empty cup. Carry every promise through. 3 times said, so it will stick. When it's hard and when it's thick. When my legs are begging done. Never ever give up, run. Never ever give up, never ever give up. Say it thrice and mean it too. Never ever give up, fill the empty cup. Carry every promise through. Almost at the goal. Eyes forward. Sweeter when the battle's hard, sweeter when the battle's hard. Nothing easy tastes this good. Sweeter when the battle's hard. Drop your every guard, earn it like I knew I is in eyesight now, and everything's on fire. My legs have gone past aching to a place that's even higher. But I feel a strange elation rising up beneath the strain. The knowledge that a harder fight will sweeten what I gain. For anything worth having, acetone along the way. And the steep give me heat, give me odds. I have to beat for the harder that it bends. Sweeter is the way it ends. Sweeter when the battle's hard, sweeter when the battle's hard. Nothing easy tastes this good. Sweeter when the battle's hard, drop your every card, earned it like I knew I would. Last one! Leave it all out here! The end is where I start. The end is where I start. Every finish feeds a dawn. The end is where I start. Whole and torn apart. Crossing over carries on. The light I chased so long, and everything goes still. The battle and the burning and the climbing of the hill. But standing at the finish, I don't feel it as an end. I feel a doorway opening around the final bend. For every goal I've conquered only shows me one thing clear. Is the start of a frontier. What I finish makes me new, shows me what I'm able to. Every ending that I meet is a fresh road for my feet. The end is where I start. The end is where I start. Every finish feeds a dawn. Crossing over carries on. The runner who set out at dawn is not the one who lands. I left my doubt back at the gate and filled my empty hands. And now the sending hands me back a stronger, truer me, prepared to start the next long road, whatever it may be. So I breathe out at the finish and I let the old self part. Because everywhere I've ended is a place I get to start. Nothing final at the end, just a place to start again. All I finish makes the floor for the me that wants some more. The end is where I start. The end is where I start. Every finish feeds a dawn. The end is where I start. Whole and torn apart. Crossing over carries on. From the doubt to here I came. Nothing left of me the same. And this ending lights the spark of the road beyond the dawn. The end is where I start. The end is where I start. Every finish feeds a dawn. The end You started your workout today. That's amazing. Let's go! One step begins the thousand. One step begins the thousand. Every legend started small. One step begins the thousand. Hear the road resounding. The first stride matters most of all. Stood before my doorway with 100 reasons why. The dream looked like a mountain that was scraping at the sky. Too far, too hard, too heavy. Every voice inside said wait. But an old line kept repeating as I stared beyond the gate. A journey of 1,000 miles begins where you now stand. So I silenced all the doubting and I made one small demand. Just one step, that's all I need. Plant the smallest kind of seed. Giants fall and mountains move. One footstep at a time to prove. One step begins the thousand. One step begins the thousand. Every legend started small. One step begins the thousand. Hear the road resounding. The first stride matters most of all. Nobody sees the morning when a champion is made. It looks like just a person and a quiet street in shade. No cameras and no cheering, just a choice made in the dark. To trade the warm excuses for a cold and honest start. The 1,000 miles ahead of me don't scare me anymore. Because the only mile that matters is the one outside my door. Step by step the story grows, further than the doubter knows. Every road of glory ran, started where one step began. One step begins the thousand. One step begins the thousand. Every legend started small. One step begins the thousand. Hear the road resounding. The first stride matters most of all. Years from now, I'll tell it true. How it started small and grew. Not with thunder, not with flame, just one step that lit the flame. One step begins the thousand. One step begins the thousand. Every legend started small. One step begins the thousand. Hear the road resounding. The first stride matters most of all. We're just getting started. Fight! Believe in your halfway there. Believe in your halfway there. Half the distance is the mind. Believe in your halfway there. Cast away the fear. Leave the smallest doubt behind. my head was still at war. A little voice kept asking what I made the effort for. It told me I was foolish and the finish line too steep, and a promise made at daybreak is a heavy one to keep. But a line a leader taught us came and settled in my chest, that faith is more than half the fight. Before you've even pressed, if I trust that I can climb, I am already halfway up. Feed the spirit before legs, pour the courage in the cup. Believe in your halfway there, believe in your halfway there. Half the distance is the mind. Believe in your halfway there. Cast away the fear, leave the smallest doubts behind. The body only follows where the mind has gone before. So I stack my faith up brick by brick behind the ribcage door. I said it to the empty road, I said it good and loud, that I was made to finish, and I shed the heavy doubt. The miles ahead were just as long, they didn't move an inch, but belief it made them lighter, and my stride let go the flinch. Tell the fear it isn't true. Tell the legs what they can do. Half the fight is in the head. Win it there and then be led. Believe in your halfway there. Believe in your halfway there. Half the distance is the mind. Believe in your halfway there. Cast away the fear, leave the smallest doubts behind. Doubters only rule the head, never rule the road ahead. Quiet them and half is won. Faith will finish what's begun. Believe in your halfway there. Believe in your halfway there. Half the distance is the mind. Believe in your halfway there. Cast away the fear, leave the smallest doubt behind. You're in the zone. Push forward. Fall down 7, rise up 8. Fall down 7, rise up 8. That's the only math I know. Fall down 7, rise up 8. Never call it fate. Every stumble helps me grow. My belief was riding high until my foot caught on a stone, and the hard ground came up sudden and I hit it near the bone. I lay there for a second with the wind knocked from my lungs, and the old defeated whispers found the tip of all their tongues. But an ancient saying answered from the corner of my will: 7 times a soul can tumble and rise up an 8th time still. So I push Brush up off the dirt, brush away the stinging hurt. Falling isn't where I end. It's the rising that's my friend. Fall down 7, rise up 8. Fall down 7, rise up 8. That's the only math I know. Fall down 7, rise up 8. Never call it a fate. Every stumble helps me grow. It isn't that the strongest never crumble to the ground. It's that they always answer with a getting up around. The tally of my failures doesn't measure who I am. It's whether I keep rising after every time I slam. My knees are torn and stinging, but my legs still know the way. And I choose the 8th time, standing over lying down to stay. Down is not a place to live. If just a moment to forgive. If wipe it off and find your feet. Stand again, stay complete. Fall down 7, rise up 8. Fall down 7, rise up 8. That's the only math I know. Fall down 7, rise up 8. Never call it fate. Every stumble helps me grow. Let them count up all my falls. I'll be busy scaling walls. One more time, then I go down. That's the way I earn the crown. Fall down 7, rise up 8. Fall down 7, rise up 8. That's the only math I know. Fall down 7, rise up 8. Never call it fate. Every stumble helps me grow. This is where you dig in. Don't stop! Pain is only passing through. Pain is only passing through. Quitting is the thing that stays. Pain is only passing through. Gone by morning dew. Push beyond the harder days. The burning hit my leg somewhere around the 2nd mile. A fire climbing up my thighs that killed my easy style. My lungs began to bargain and they begged me to relent, to trade away the effort for the comfort that they meant. But I remembered something that a coach once made me learn, that pain will always fade away, but quitting stays to burn. Hurt is loud but hurt is brief. Quitting is the real thief. One will vanish with the sweat. One's the thing I long regret. Pain is only passing through. Pain is only time the sun is high. It fades the way a bruise does when a week goes rolling by. But the sting of having stopped here would be waiting years from now. A shadow of surrender that I never would allow. So I file the pain as temporary paperwork of flesh, and I keep my legs from folding so my pride stays clean and fresh. Every twinge will slip away, quitting never leaves to stray. Choose the ache that heals and mends, not the one that never ends. Pain is only passing through. Pain is only passing through. Quitting is the thing that stays. Pain is only passing through. Gone by morning dew. Push beyond the harder days. In the morning I'll forget every throb and every sweat, but a quit would stain the years, so I